Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I am the Humble Gamer. This is some more of our fifth act of Kentucky Route Zero. So last time we found out a few things. We found out the connections to the interlude. We still don't know what's going on. We haven't actually mentioned Conway yet. So, and I'm just wandering around with the cat, trying to find out what the next move is. People keep moving around, so Ezra's moved now, that's good. More ghostly figures. This is the town that, if you remember in the interlude where the TV radio station, there was a big storm. This is the town that TV studio is in after the storm, hence why there's a literal shit ton of water everywhere. I don't quite know what the plan is here with regards to not only our little group, but also as to what the next move is. Does it work? I don't know. I think you'd wind it here, but no, it doesn't work. Cheers for that, Bob. Oh, something to see, something to do. Here we go. Only a minute in, and we've got something exciting happening. I'm gonna have to put my camera in at some point. She watched him. He walked deliberately, his eyes closed. He was already remembering the path. This was the path the seer had found in her scrying game. A series of private dice rolls and inscrutable diagrams. The community trusted this game. It had led them to fish-filled streams, intimate knowledge of the elements and the stars, even here to the Sinnoh settlement. They trusted it without understanding it, and now the game had revealed the seer this vital route which would lead them to safety before the next floods came. In the route, she'd seen a safe, quiet place, caverns of leathery black birds, a lake of eyeless fish, a towering flame. Now the diver walked the mounds, memorising the route. He was almost ready. Ready for what? We don't know. Bear with me, I'm going to have to plug my camera in. Because this is going to run out of power if I don't plug it in soon. I didn't notice that before the start of the video. That's how professional I am. After, good lord, 6 years. 6 years of doing YouTube, and I didn't check if my camera had enough power before we started this video. Fortunately, it has enough power for me to at least get this far and do that. No, it doesn't work. I need to plug it in. Oh, that's a shame. Bear with me, folks. Oh god, it's all tangled! This was a horrible error in judgment. There we go. Okay, good. Now I've just got to bear with. Did it work? It worked, hooray. And welcome back to the most professional YouTube channel in the world. Right, where were we? By the thing with the voices. Yeah, we still need to find out. Need to get to the trigger of the next sort of move forward in the story. Because heavier than they look. Yeah, that's a sad little image. Dead animals after the storm. Oh. Conversation piece down here. Conversation. Obviously this bit is waiting for us to just sort of explore around here. Would you believe it came to be in a dream? I also like the sort of choose your own adventure bit. One of those dreams where you're lost somewhere, kind of familiar and anonymous, like a bus terminal. Everyone else knows where to go, but you're already confused. You're holding some instructions or a map or something, but you can't read it. You look up and there it is. Sorry, I don't know why I told you that. It's nice. What's it for? I'm going to put this up on the barn. That's part of the ceremony. I'm honoured, to tell you the truth. Yeah, because most games would have a dialogue, a set dialogue. But this, no, it has, maybe not trees, but it certainly has very much you choose what every character says, including the NPCs. So they aren't really NPCs, you're very much the storyteller in this game. That's one of the things that I remember I liked about it in the first place. Wish I could find the right page for the next bit of the story. Okay, there's Ezra over there. Another conversation. What's this one? Look at this place. The library. Oh, what a mess. I feel like I should give you a tour, but let's skip to the good part. Any questions? Was it for people or animals? People at first. Oh, hold on. No, I haven't chosen yet. People at first. A group of utopian social experimenters. They kept their books here, and I think that was kind of the heart of their community. I like that kind of history. The lived-in details. Sorry, the lived-in details, because it's American. No offense to any Americans out there. That's how you know people have always been people, always made choices, and nothing was inevitable. Yeah, this is a special place. I feel they were guilty. It's time to move on, you know, for me anyway. Junebug and Johnny walk up. That's good, little dude. Talking about the library. This your family? They all look at each other. What do you say, kid? Yeah, that's right, this is my family now. Ron dug a grave. There we go, another sort of mini checkpointy bit reached. Hey, this book's in pretty good shape. There's a conversation happening over here. City of Ladies, said Rita, as I walked away, ignoring her. Sorry, I was checking on what the rabbit's doing. You might be able to see him behind me. And there he is, causing trouble. What are you doing, Blue? Yeah, he's fine. And ever since though, he's been treating it like a little cafe for the town. Oh yeah, you like to cook? Sure, I'd make you some waffles that'll blow your mind, if the power was back on. If you want, and you promise to keep it a secret, I'll pass on my waffle recipe before we weigh it out. Why so secretive? Can't bear the thought of any son of a bitch from that power company eating one of my waffles. I once led a demonstration march right down this main strip here back in the old days. Of course, we had no formal union. They watched everyone and they had the cops on their side. In the end, we extracted a few minor concessions and the company pulled out of the town before any real bloodshed could get underway. Mostly. But no, I'm sticking around. You think you'll do anything with this place? Oh, we'll think of something. What are the acoustics like? Oop. Something happening up there. What's the cat going to see now? Very intuitive cat, this. 3A, lay paper flat. 3B, bring bottom left corner up to the top right corner. 3C, crease with firm steady pressure along diagonal fold. Nikki applied only gentle pressure. Looser flowers felt more alive. She rolled her wrists. It was the 6th hour of her assigned company store shift and she'd made dozens of flowers. Ron had bought a bouquet and cleaned out their stock for that afternoon. Repeat 11. Repeat steps 4A to 7 for each petal, taking care not to rip the filaments from step 9. She put Ron's bouquet down on the sales ledger as a romantic bouquet, but really he was just buying in bulk for a small discount. Since the company started allowing resident workers to donate paper flowers to Aunt Connie for civic enthusiasm points, exchangeable for sick days, they had become kind of a shadow currency for local trade. A commotion outside caught Nikki's attention. Men yelling, blows landing. She put down her work and stepped out just in time to see the crowd disperse. That, I was guessing, is the thing that Elmo led on the main street, or was part of on the main street. Oh, hi, kitty. Meow. Yes, it is a beautiful day. It's not what I said, bitch. I guess the weather was pretty bad last night, though. Well, yeah, it ripped up half your bloody town. You're a chatty one, aren't you? Fanciful meow. Sure, whatever you say. Alright, well, take it easy. And that's the end of that. Something else going on? What happened? What happened? What happened? Clyde and Cass sat long-legged in the shade of a light aircraft. Cass shuffling cards and Clyde absently flipping through a stack of unopened letters. They called themselves the Dervish Brothers Flying Circus, a name that outlived the Dervish, nay Dalton, brothers themselves, who died within the first few years. So, one of the circus was left to their aunt Cassandra, who had one called Cass. Cass played cards and told fortunes with the same deck. Sometimes he picked up mid-game or mid-divination, until you never knew whether you were winning or losing, or if good luck in the game might mean bad luck in some other part of your life. She had predicted the decline of the circus, of course, and of course, nobody had believed her. There were 3 Dervish brothers. 2 were women. The oldest had flown a reconnaissance plane at the tail end of the war, then returned home to teach his younger sisters the art of trick flying. None of them were gifted pilots, but they were fearless. Demand for aerial stunts having faded almost completely, and many of their company having died or aged out of the profession, Clyde and Cass found for their remaining pilots a steady flow of contract work delivering mail to remote areas. But this place was abandoned. Cass's cards predicted they'd be here for quite a while. And yeah, bits of this community are here for quite a while by the looks of things. They set up a TV station. So he's getting ready to fly. Nah, I thought he was going to fly then. I thought it was going to work. Poor guy. It's really cool. Where did you get it? What are we talking about? Oh, no, the plane is going. That's him off, isn't it? Yeah, no, he's just testing it. I thought the plane was going to fly then. I thought they were really just sending him off. Oh, what have I done? There we go. I've clicked on something that I didn't want to click on. Bear with me. Problem, I've now got a 2-screen setup, so everything's all a little bit weird with the mouse sometimes. Right down, there he goes. Can we go in after him? In the bushes? Yeah. After the raccoon. Yeah. Why not? No. Damn it, Junebug. This is Ron digging a grave. Here he is. Six feet? Well, that's the standard. Standard for people anyway, but... maybe I'll just stick to the traditional depth out of respect. Is that respect to treat them like us? Or is it more respectful to treat them the way, like what they were? I bet the old company had a whole chapter full of regulations on it. That'll be handy right about now. Well, at least as a starting point, or what not to do. If those greedy sons of bitches finished that drainage ditch when they were supposed to... oh, I should put some of that bile into digging these holes. Right, so the company was supposed to build a drainage ditch, but they didn't. Hence why the flood has affected the town the way it has. Well, obviously a storm being bad is a storm being bad, but where's my cursor? So it took me a second to find out, to figure out where my cursor was. Ooh, conversation maybe? Not by the church? No. Although Rita apparently lived in the church for a little bit. Run, kitty, run! Oh. Now Ezra's joined Ron. Hand me that rag, would you? The one with the embroidered bird on it. This one? Does it have a bird on it? I think so. Don't you know what a bird looks like? I mean, he used to live with a giant eagle. Yeah, it's pretty small. I thought it was some letters. Go and have another look around and see what's going on. There's nothing specific going on, that's the problem. Where are you flying to? Here we go. Flying? Yeah. I'm just checking to see if everything works okay. You could fly us somewhere if you wanted to, though, right? Of course. That's good to know. Are they still chatting, or...? Can I go into the shop now? No, can't go into that. Waffles and weather, or whatever it's called. Yeah, this was always an odd game in the sense that I didn't really know how to... because there's no set method as to progress in this game other than just to find stuff. So just a meow there, that's fine. I thought there was going to be more than that, but yeah. I really like this knife. It has an aura. Know what I mean? An aura. Yeah, like it wasn't exactly used to cut apples. It's meant for greater things. Yes, ma'am. As intriguing as that all is, I would like to progress through the story at some point. There are parrots over there. I still feel like we need to find out what happened to Conway. Oh, conversation. And we never got as many bands to come up here as she would have liked, I think, but it was always a blast. Oh, look at this. What do we think she's pulling out of the rubble? I'm gonna go with videotape. The label's all muddy. Looks like... oh, it's cave art! Cool. Who knows if it'll play, though. Broken projector next, I think. Almost projector... oh, it's ruined. Poor Alma, he'll be devastated. Nah, he'll be cool with it. Takes long to perturb that guy. I think the ceremony's around dusk. Yeah, we'll stick around. Know where to be. Right, so they're doing something with... they're burying the horses properly. Which is kind of cool, although they call them the neighbours, don't they? But then I get this, but this is very much a special and very specific kind of community. Hand me that rag, would you? Yada yada yada. There's not been a lot of movement in this episode. For which I apologise, but I can only go at the pace the story wishes to go. But yeah, this is very much more a... there's been a tonal shift, I feel. Quite where it's shifting to, I don't know. Meow. Oh, I don't know. Just a bunch of old stuff. It's hard to imagine someone ordering this. Like, these things specifically. Why these things? This folding rocking chair is nice, but it's so peculiar. Someone really wanted this chair. Now we're setting it all up, trying to reverse engineer this person we never met. I feel kind of like we are that person. We're making that person right now, together. Yeah, thanks. That helps. Oh, good. Ooh. There's a cave. I didn't spot that before. Oh no, it's just an overhang. The seer huddled in the small cave. Deer hunters ran by, shielding their eyes from the torrential rain. Must have looked like she was taking shelter, but she was waiting for the water to rise and envelop her. The water was warm. It rose above her knees, reminded her of the womb. She closed her eyes. She wondered where the diver was now, if he'd found the end of the route. Was he on his way back? Or had he been lost underground? Either way, it was too late. She thought back to the first flood long before her birth, the flood she had only seen in dice rolls. She stayed there for a while, and then opened her eyes again. Now the water was crossing her heart. She took the game pieces from her bag and released them, gently into the flood. This always was a deep game. That was one of its strongest points, actually, really made me think. Hey! What's that ring? Hey, don't run in the graveyard. Why not? It's... people are trying to rest. Meow. Agreed. Well, told Ezra, didn't it? The little shit. So he's digging for the horses. Ezra's running around the graveyard like a... well, like the child he is. I wish it hadn't taken me so long. I wish it hadn't taken them so long to bring up the final game, and I wish it hadn't taken me so long to get round to it, because I had built up this whole image of this whole group of people. Conway, Johnny and Junebug, everybody. Oh, Ezra's come back to him. Oh, hand me that rag, would you? Well, we've done all that. Alright, well... nothing seems to be happening, which is a little frustrating, but... I get why they pace it like this. I always remember thinking it was just a little bit slow. But then it was meant to take roughly one long summer's evening, it said on the Steam store page, I think, to play through. So it was never meant to be played at a breakneck pace. Can I come up here now? Are they actually talking? Either way, we'll find out in the next episode, probably, because it's nearly the end of my time. Very cool. Where'd you get it? See if this sets anything off. Oh, just in my pocket, my jacket pocket. Is it special? It's exactly the one we need to play this game. 20 sides. Oh, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons. You play board games? It is Dungeons and Dragons. I'm more into screens, I guess. That was actually someone. This was actually someone else's jacket. I'm sure he doesn't need that anymore. It's cool that it glows in the dark. Now I just need a dark place to play it. Yeah. My friend's uncle said that we could use his basement. Perfect. I'll hold on to this. Don't lose it. I will guard it with my life. That's the end of that little scene. Now, does that bump anything on? We shall find out in the next episode. So, thank you ever so much for watching. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. Check out the game in the description below. All 5 acts are out now, obviously, because I'm playing it. Check out the original playlist in the description below as well, particularly if you are new to the channel and haven't seen me play this one before. It goes back to 2017. before they release this part, so definitely come and check it out. Other than that, check out the annotations on the screen you're about to see. Thank you ever so much for watching. I was me. That was Kentucky Route Zero. I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Goodbye.
I've got a good.
Yeah, okay. You whenever you feel necessary, you give them
What happened?
I just died. I didn't even swipe anything. I just gave in living.